Hello, friends. Hope your week was a good one this week. We kind of had some crazy weather with that massive wind that came through and added to the adventure of our week. And I am hoping that you didn't have some massive spiritual weather that came through, or negative weather that came through your life this week. Just hoping that you had a week that was in many ways tranquil. But I know that that's not the case for everyone. And for those of you who maybe that was not the case, I just want to remind you that you're not walking alone, that you most certainly have a God who knows you, who knows your circumstances and knows where you're at, knows what you need, and is willing to not only talk to you about that, but also help you to step into the things that will help you to overcome those things. He is a really good God, and we are incredibly blessed to have a life with Him. Today, you're going to be talking in your house church about what it means to have and pursue the fullness of life in Jesus. And this is an incredibly broad subject. And so, of course, we're just scratching the surface. But nevertheless, the things that you're going to be talking about are real. They're important. They're foundational. And they're meant to be truths that come from the Lord that help to unlock a pathway for you to be able to journey in this fullness of life and growing more deeply in this fullness of life with Jesus. My hope for you and my prayer is that these words would be so much more than just words, and the manner in which a good way in which that happens is for you to actually purpose yourself right up front now to allow them to be not only words that you hear, but the very heart and intent of the Lord to penetrate within you into those places that most desperately need to understand, to feel, to experience this fullness of life. And I believe that God can do that. I believe that's His heart for you, and I believe that that's His intent today in this house church time that you're spending together. Again, most of you are watching this are probably gathering in your house church. Some of you might be watching this by yourselves at home, and this is entirely relevant for you as well. And so even if you're by yourself, I would encourage you as you read through the questions to take the time. You might not have to be able to have discussion with other people, but take the time to ponder the questions, ask them of yourself, and then talk to the Lord about it. One of the very central things that we talk about is hearing God's voice and the fact that He wants to speak to you. And so take this opportunity to actually put that into action. It might be foreign for you, but if God is behind it and God wants to do it, He's just looking for someone who's willing to say yes to Him. And we can say yes in our listening of Him. And trust that He's going to communicate to us. And so I just want to bless you again, friends. I know that this is a long journey, and COVID has been really reshaping our lives, and I know that many of us are hurting and missing social interaction. The fact of the matter is that the Lord is able to meet our needs even in the midst of this. And so I want to encourage you. This is not directly related to house church per se, but I want to encourage you to keep your eyes on the Lord. And when the government starts to frustrate you and the restrictions start to really have lasting impact on you, especially then, put your eyes on the Lord, offer your heart to Him, ask Him to fill you with His peace. That was my prayer this morning, and the Lord spoke to me and He said, Brian, you have to protect your peace, protect it. And I took that as I need to be actively engaging in the things that will actually protect that peace. And so limiting social media, limiting my news cycle input, things like that, increasing my time with the Lord, increasing my time in the Word, increasing my time with speaking and listening to His voice. Those are all things that will protect my peace. And so I just encourage you to do the same. I wish that I could just give each and every one of you a huge hug right now. But I want you to hear my heart, and I'm embracing you. For those of you who hear this and they're thankful that I'm not able to give you a hug right now, I bless you too. And we're all unique in what we like and what we don't necessarily enjoy as much. So we're all in this together, and this is a season, and I want you to hear that. It's just a season. We're going to get through this. Bless you in your house church time, and bless you as you learn and hear the voice of God calling you into a deeper experience of a full life with Jesus. Take care, my friends, and bye for now.